Three things that I love off the top of my head is I love my husband. He's a very good man. I love my animals, and I love my job. I know that's going to be so, but I really, for the most part, I really enjoy my job, and I really do care about it. So. Daily, I'm responsible for the training program for the 911 Communications Center. I also work as an administrator, which involves as-needed assignments, which is wide and varied. A lot of times I'll try to fill in different gaps that I can see in the department that need to be filled, like, with some of our communications with SLED and the National Crime Information Center. I try to fill in where it's needed to make sure everything runs as smoothly as possible. If I see a direction that we need to go, I can focus in on that and focus in on a goal and develop a plan to get us where we need to go.
When you pick up the phone and dial 911, Fran Moore and her people are the ones that answer the phones. They are the lifeline between the citizens and the police officers in order to get that police officer there in a timely response. From the citizen perspective, Fran is responsible for answering a number of calls, whether it be starting from a harassing phone call incident to maybe a traffic collision, maybe escalate to our armed robbery, and even a murder. They are responsible for all those calls. At the same time, they are responsible for all the communications between the police officer on the street, guaranteeing their safety back to that communications center.
Fran's one of the most dedicated people I've ever run into. She's very concerned about her co-workers. The most important thing to Fran is the well-being of her co-workers and the citizens of Greenville. She puts those people first before she even puts herself. She's always been that way for as long as I've known her, the many years that I've known her.
Fran has just purchased her a smart car, which is not much larger than this Matchbox car. If you want a ride or groceries brought home, you might not want to call Fran, but at least she's doing her part for the environment.
She's a wonderful musician. She has a wonderful voice, and she's added a lot to our choir, and she just loves to sing, and she really is good at it.
One thing that most people don't know about me is that I studied classical voice for several years and had a scholarship to Brevard Music College. And at one time I had considered going into opera as a profession. So, yeah. Childhood hero, I would have to probably say was my voice coach at the Fine Arts Center. I went there for 3 years and learned a lot about the world beyond my family life, and it really opened my eyes up to everything that's out there, New York, the Metropolitan Opera, everything like that. So I would really have to say it was Michael Rice with the Fine Arts Center.
Fran is a wonderful lady. She is a wonderful giving person. Very funny, loves the children. She did a complete Christmas musical with our kids this year, and they adored her. She's tenacious. When she puts her mind to something, she sees it through.
Just a good bulldog when things need to get done. That Fran, she bulldogs it in. She gets it done.
She does. She's real. What you see is what you get. She doesn't put up a front. But great woman. We love her.
One of my most embarrassing moments, I would say, happened actually with the police department. I was running the main radio one day, and forgot that I had I had just finished making a transmission, so I had just finished talking on the radio. It was kind of a slow day. I had my foot still on the transmission pedal and started singing because I was bored just singing to myself, and it was going out all over the main police radio. And it wouldn't have been so bad, except the song was Lay Your Head on My Shoulder. Yeah, that was probably one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Because my officers, they'll never let you forget anything. So.
She is our go-to person. If she was on a football team and our halfback, and it was 4th and 1 from the 1, down by 3, and we needed to give somebody the ball in order to score the touchdown to win the game for us, it would be Fran that we would go to. We would give the ball to her because her enthusiasm exudes throughout the whole department and provides a great synergy for team atmosphere.